everyone, Innovator XAPG here, bringing you back with another career mode episode. And I must apologise first up, because I've not brought you pretty much any content for the past week or two, and I'm sorry for that. I've been busy and, well, just illness, and it's just a collaboration of things. But we do start the episode with an absolute massive game, which may determine the fate whether we do push for the title or not, as we're against the league leaders Barcelona. I must say we dominated pretty much the majority of this match, as Rafinha here tries to get a shot on target and only just misses the goal, which I was quite surprised about. It's a very ambitious shot, but the cutting was able to work to perfection and, you know, just miss the target. And once again, Sorensen there with the counter-attack ability, as McManaman is able to get past a few defenders, pass it off to Wellington, who is not able to score from there, and it's really unlucky for him. But as all good teams do, Barcelona came surging back into this game and delivers probably the sweatiest goal I have ever seen the computer or the other opposition has scored against me. And, well, I thought that was bad. Lionel Messi is just a machine in this game. He's got a force field around him, and every time I play against him, he's just well, he can't get off the ball. I know that's a pretty awful tackle from Sorensen, but really we should have done a lot better with that. And this game just went downhill. We were able to stop the third goal being conceded, but yeah, that's just not good enough, really. The fact that we're not able to produce enough, you know, clear-cut chances, and we're not able to convert any chances we actually do create. And teams are always going to come back in the later half of the game if you're dominating and you don't score. It's just how the game works. It's momentum, and you really need momentum on your side. And well, this next game was probably just as vital as the last, as we're at home against Atletico Madrid. And I needed to change a lot of things because we were absolutely spent. Probably half the team were on the light green stamina. And I decided to try something I haven't tried with Celta Vigo before, that is bring in the two-striker system in the 4-4-2 formation. And it is really one of those bold moves which are either going to work or work against me, as McManaman and Nolito, I think, pushed them to the wing. And Atletico Madrid, earlier on this season, they weren't too much of a threat, but they have won probably about 4 or 5 matches in a row, and they're surging up right behind us. And we can't afford to lose too many more games, otherwise we might kiss Champions League goodbye. We kissed that counter-attack goodbye. We weren't able to convert from there. And just as I thought Celta Vigo are bringing on a good attack, I decide to mess things up again in the fence, as I'm not able to dispossess Diego Costa, who scored against us the second time this season. Which is not really a big surprise for me, because that's all what Diego Costa does to me. I cannot play against him. He's just too big, too fast, and just too good of a striker. And once again, we just are so vulnerable at times. We make ourselves... We're really lucky to get out of this alive and even start a counter-attack, as Remy Malanda was not able to make anything from that. And once again, the dribbling skills of the opposition almost sneaked them a goal, and we were just being absolutely spanked across the park, as Mario Suarez is able to produce a shot, and as per usual, Turan picks up the crumb and decides to score with literally no one near him. That is absolutely frustrating. You get a good save and it's not able to convert from it. But Santimina, late on in the game, decides to bring in his A game and gives us a bit of a sniff in the 85th minute. As at this point, I think I did change the formation back to 4-3-3, and it's a bit too late, really, to make too much of a difference. But look at this chance. Courtois with a pretty much rubbish clearance, and if we would have got more power, more elevation in there, we could have troubled the goal, which may have seen things a lot more differently. but we are unable to get the 3 points or even a solitary point against Atletico Madrid, who beat us at home on our second defeat at home all season, which it's a good bout, it's a good kind of title to have, but because we lost, it meant this is pretty much our season must-win game right here. If we want to think about a title in our first season, which would be absolutely unrealistic, but pretty sweet at the same time, we need to beat the opposition right now, and this is against Malaga, a team that beat us 3-1 last time we played them. And this is going to be a really tough game, considering the amount of pressure that was on our team after some shocking performances. And just like I said, Atletico Madrid have surged right up the table and are now beating us on goal difference and head-to-head, which is not a good sign. But which is a good sign to see Nolito do some absolutely lovely dribbling skills, but we're not able to convert from the initial chance, and Rafinha is not able to convert from that chance either. But that was a really good dribble, and more good forward pressure is able to allow another chance, this time Riviere to McManaman, and we're not able to convert from that either, and that was pretty much the best chance of the game for us, and we were pretty much all over Malaga, which is so frustrating to see. But Nolito here is able to cross it in for a goal of the season contender, and McManaman still cannot get that goal that he thoroughly deserves in this match. That was an absolute superb volley, and Nolito here has a pretty much half a chance. The goalkeeper is able to save it out, as we're just all over Malaga here. Riviere even tries a shot, and we're able to hit the post from that narrow angle. And I was so frustrated, I completely forgot about the ending cutscene that tells us the scoreline, and that game did finish 0-0. And at that point, I was just so frustrated. We did not deserve to draw that game. We were absolutely smothered. Malaga had like one shot on goal, which was absolutely pathetic itself, which put even more pressure onto us in this game against Levante, which is a team that we should be beating on a regular occasion. And that's what Wellington initially does. He puts the goal in, and that's exactly what we need to start doing a lot more of, and that's goal scoring. As I decided to play Wellington in this match instead of Riviere. It's kind of hard to see whether Riviere is going to fit into the team, and we really need him to start fitting into the team sooner rather than later, considering he was a January transfer signing. And look at that header. You cannot beat those headers when EA decide to absolutely, bring in the A game. That cross, that header, everything was perfect, and not even our tallest defender can stop the header, which is just so frustrating to see. But right from kickoff, we do create, which reminds me of that Atletico Bilbao chance, which we the first goal in that game, and it's a really unlucky shot. If you have a look at it again, it was going right into the corner, and the goalkeeper was able to stick a hand out. As once again we're just pushing and pushing, and this rewards us with another chance of Wellington, which is not converted. And at this point, anything I would do it, because we almost go and concede here. Latch-ditch effort in tackling is able to save us. As into the second half now, we produce a really stunner of a cross, which sends Jordan Much, our tallest midfielder, in, and there's no mistake, he is going to head that right into the goal to bring us back into the lead, which we thoroughly deserve after the amount of chances we created in this game. And it would have been a different story if that last-ditch effort beforehand, that tackle beforehand, which Levante had a chance on goal, it would have been a lot different, the scoreline, as we're able to pick up a 2-1 victory and somewhat end the episode on a little bit of a high. It was a pretty rubbish performance overall in these past 4 games. should have kind of at least got an point with Barcelona. Atletico Madrid game we deserved to lose. We should have got a win against Malaga, and now therefore we are sitting on 5th. We've kind of gone out of the top 4 for the first time this season, which is a shame. But I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm trying my best to bring a lot more videos more regularly, pumping them into this channel. And I want to see if I can get this career mode finished and on to possibly a second season with Celta Vigo. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you follow me on Twitter and comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.